We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender. It's all about the young police from Jamaica. See Young Police Channel. Big up yourself. Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of.
If you are tired of seeing criminals get away with murder, tired of hearing excuses for the wicked, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscription button now and stay in the loop with the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We are not here to sugarcoat. We are here to expose the truth, bring justice, and make sure the real heroes get the recognition they deserve. Don't wait for the change. Be the change. Subscribe, like, and let's make some noise and hold those criminals accountable. Justice in action. Speak up. Crime must fall. And remember that we have go inside this description box and you'll see various links to various things for the Jamaica Young Police Channel. JamaicaYoungPoliceChannel.com, where you will see articles and stuff like that. Those who like to read, and you know, we continue to give you guys exceptional material over here. So, moving on. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. As a Jamaican, to see a Trinidadian, a man from Trinidad, yes, getting involved in Jamaica's domestic affair and educate our own people that those who are supporting the white man, they are traitors. No, my Jamaican people, I want you to pass. I'm going to say a video. Let you watch a video of a man from Trinidad. A man from Trinidad and Tobago telling us that we must vote for Holness and run with the British man because he benefited from slavery and is benefited big time from our ancestors' suffering. And it pains his heart to see black people running behind a white man from Britain. This is 2025, you know, not 1962, you know, or 1970 when time we stupid and uneducated when time them send Michael Manley come down there and then them use my father Barney against Edward Seaga, who was more Jamaican than Michael Manley, because Edward Seaga parents were Jamaican by birth. No, my Jamaican. So there's a video when I tell you, that there's a video to watch. So now, my Jamaican people, I want you to pause and reflect. Tomorrow, September 3rd, 2025, is no ordinary day. It is not just another election date. It is a battle for the soul, for Jamaica's soul. Decision that will shape whether we continue to rise as a proud, sovereign and independent nation or hand over our destiny to a foreign-born opportunists who see our island as nothing more than a political experiment. This man is not one of us. I told the Jamaican people, it's going 2 years now, that this man is not a Jamaican by birth. If he hadn't rehashed Michael Manley's tragedy of killing Sweeney and Rum Punch and caused over 50 people to be homeless in Gregor Park, St. Catherine, this would not happen. And hear this clearly. when our brothers and sisters from across the Caribbean, Trinidad, Barbados, St. Lucia, Antigua, Bermuda are speaking out and telling us to stand with Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party, that is no small thing. That is a sign that the truth is so plain, so undeniable, that even those outside our shore can see what some of us here still try to ignore. The warning from our Caribbean brothers and sisters. Imagine this, a Trinidad man, a Trinidad man living hundreds of miles away, watching from a distance, yet he can see with his own two eyes what many Jamaicans are pretending not to see. So we don't know what our brother is still doing, but I respect forget that video here and them thing there. He boldly declares Mark Golding is no Jamaican. He's a British national, a con artist, a trickster, a scammer, and he must be rejected. What this man is saying as a Trinidadian, he knows that that white people on the whole, they are the original con artists, tricksters, scammers, murderers, robbers, rapists. So those of you who do not want to listen, especially people them from my community of Jonestown and Concrete Jungle, listen to this man. Now tell me, if a man from Trinidad knows that truth, and I, Christopher Porter, have been telling you this truth for nearly 2 years, what else do you need to hear? Must we wait until Jamaica once again drag into the dark days of crime, corruption and hopelessness before we act? When the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization pay killers, gunmen not to kill people, we know that. You pay police to kill them. We not pay no man to kill people. We pay police to kill killers. That's why them get paid monthly. Jamaicans must not be outsmarted. How shameful, my people, that outsiders are seen more clearly than some of our very own. How can a Trini be smarter, more discerning, more protective of Jamaica's future than us? The sons and daughters of Marcus Garvey, Sham Sharp, George William Gardner, Paul Bogle, Edward Siaga, Andrew Holness. Jamaica is not for sale. Jamaica is not up for experiment. Jamaica must not become a pawn in Mark Golding's foreign game. Andrew Holness and the JLP, tangible progress. Now, let us be real. Under Andrew Michael Holness, Jamaica has received tangible improvements. The roads, the housing, the digital economy, the investments. These are not dreams. These are facts. Holness must continue to lead Jamaica. No leader ever done what he has done apart from Edward Siaga. And what he has done, he has surpassed Edward Siaga. And we are telling say my best. You know that Siaga is a man where as a junglist I look up to and love. Reason being because of security, make me safe. I could have walked from Concrete Jungle to downtown Kingston, down to pier and swim, and not a fly would have touched me. That's why I love Siaga. I'm say fire for all who support the foreigner. Andrew Michael Holness has given Jamaica a foundation to build upon, something strong and lasting. And when you compare that with the 80 long, wasted bloody years under the PNP, you know the difference is day and night. With the JLP, you see hope. With the PNP LGBT plus criminal organization, you see only decay, trickery and destruction. Death, murder rate increase, criminals on the run, gangs, new gangs forming with them give a Klansman gang. JLP not giving a gang. Them eradicate gang. So who you want? Want to give you a gang or want to eradicate gang? The grave danger of Mark Golding, Mark Golding, is a man who cannot feel your struggle. Because he has never lived your struggle. He was not born here. He did not walk barefooted to school. I have. He did not grow up eating callaloo from the backyard or carry water from a standpipe or even a spring. He was born in England. His loyalty is not to Jamaica. his bloodline, his instinct, his worldview are foreign. If you hand him power, you will not be handing it to one of your own. You'll be surrendering Jamaica to a foreign-born pretender. Jamaica for Jamaicans. This is where I appeal to your national pride. Jamaicans, you are a great people. Out of many, one people, yes. But let it be known, Jamaica's leadership must be by Jamaicans, for Jamaicans. Can you imagine America allowing a foreign-born man to become president? Can you imagine Britain electing a Jamaican-born man to lead them? Never. Hell no, that will never happen. And yet some amongst us would allow a man born in Britain to rule Jamaica, the land of Marcus Garvey, Sham Sharp, George William Gordon, Paul Bogle, and Christopher Porter. I'm Jamaican, I'm born at Jamaica, I say my birth certificate, this is my neighbor's string cut, 38 Oxford Street, Jonestown. We must say loud and clear, Jamaica for Jamaicans. The third term is crucial. A third term for Holness. And the JLP is not about party politics. It is about securing Jamaica's progress, cementing the gains we have made, and making sure criminals and foreign opportunists do not drag us backwards. This election is not just another day. It is not just about today. It's about your children, your grandchildren, and the Jamaica they will inherit. Will they inherit a Jamaica moving forward with hope, technology, jobs, and education? Or will they inherit a Jamaica of crime, corruption, and foreign manipulation? So tomorrow, when you step into the polling station, remember this. You are voting not just for a party, but for Jamaica's sovereignty. You are voting not just for a leader, for your children's future. You are voting not for progress, but for the pride of being Jamaican. Do not be fooled by lies, by tricks, by false promises. Stand with Andrew Holness. Stand with the Jamaica Labour Party. Stand for a third term and stay firm. Because Jamaica destiny demands it. So, before I let you watch this video, let me leave you with this, my brothers and sisters. Jamaica is a small island, but we are a giant of people with little but with talawa. Our music, our culture, our athletes, our history, these have made the world stand in awe of us. Do not let the greatness be handed over to a man whose roots are not in our soil. Tomorrow, September 3rd, you have one duty. Raise your head high, beat your chest and pride, and declare, I am a Jamaican. I will not be ruled by a British-born strictest. I stand with Andrew Holness. I stand with the JLP. I stand with Jamaica. Go out and vote. Vote JLP. Vote for the third term. Vote for Andrew Holness. And vote for Jamaica. And remember, share this video with your family, your friends, your co-worker. Share it with Jamaicans at home and abroad. Let the message spread like wildfire. Jamaica will never sell out. Jamaica will rise. So now you watch, you listen, and you decide.
Final message from a Jamaican people them. Yeah, final message from a Jamaican people them. Jamaican people, don't make the mistake and let the country start all over again. Right? So the 3rd of September, everybody go out and vote JLP and let the country continue build from where it's building. Well, you don't understand. If the country had to start over again, the country will get more hard and hard and harder. You understand where I'm coming from? So all you Jamaicans, make sure and go out the 3rd of September and vote JLP. Let Andrew Holness and the cabinet continue doing the good job what they're doing. Right? Don't let that white man from England come and check all you and tell you what he going to do for what he not go. He ain't going to do one shit. You don't want money to go to England. That's all you want. final message from a Jamaican people them. Jamaican people.
I can't say Trinidad people jealous of you, because this is a Trinidadian man who is looking out for the low IQ, not so smart Jamaicans, the ones that can't think. So now, my brothers and sisters, Jamaicans, the choice is clear. We must lead ourselves. Let us reason, plain and straight. This is 2025, and tomorrow is not just another election. It is a day that will decide whether Jamaica remains in the hands of Jamaicans or whether we foolishly hand it back to a man who was born in Britain. A man whose loyalty is not with us, but to the land of his birth. And hear me good. Do not let anyone fool you with sweet talk and deception. Mark Gummy Golan and the PMP, they are notorious liars, traitors. Leadership is not about fancy speeches and false promises. It's about roots, loyalty, vision, and track record. The pig in the barn analogy. So there's an old saying, a pig born in a barn is still a pig. Likewise, a man born in a Britain is still British. No matter how much he tries to wrap himself in the Jamaican flag, no matter how many praises he learns, he cannot change his bloodline or birthplace. Jamaica must never allow itself to be fooled into thinking that foreign-born men can feel and fight for our struggles the way we do. This is the land of Marcus Garvey, Sham Sharp, George William Gordon, Marcus Garvey, and Christopher Porter, and most importantly our current Prime Minister, Michael Holness. Boy, yeah, should I call him Michael Holness? I mean, because Michael himself, who told us to look to Africa. Marcus Garvey told us to look to Africa for redemption of black people. This is the land of Paul Bogle, Sham Sharp, George William Gordon, Marcus Garvey, people who lived, bled, and died so that Jamaica could rule themselves. Remember our great hero, Taki? What kind of insult is it then to hand our hard-fought independence back to a man born in Britain, a man who cannot claim our soil as his cradle? That is not just betrayal, it is a return to slavery in disguise. Andrew Holness, the Jamaican track record. Now, let us talk about Andrew Holness, a true son of the Jamaican soil. Whatever faults he has, no one can deny his track record. He has given Jamaica more than any leader since independence. Roads built, communities uplifted, housing schemes open, digital expansion launched, investors coming in, jobs created, schools supported. You cannot argue with facts. Holness has delivered tangible things for Jamaicans that the PMP in 18 long years could not give us. So I ask you, if we cannot trust a man who has already built something solid for us, why would we hand over the future to a British national whose loyalty lies elsewhere? The fear of foreign domination. Jamaicans, listen carefully. If you allow a man born in Britain to lead you, what message are you sending to the world? You are telling the world that Jamaicans are not capable of leading themselves. You are declaring that we need a foreign-born man to save us. No, you can't. White man can't save us from white man oppression or white man domination. We have to save ourselves. Look to a black man. But we are not slaves anymore. We are not colonials anymore. We are not children waiting on massa to feed us crumbs. So we say go and laba juice your mother. We are Jamaicans, strong, proud, free and independent. No British round here. Go Lego boy. And that is why tomorrow you must go to the polls with fire in your hearts and pride in your chest and say, Britain, you had your chance. Mark Golan, go back to where you were born. Jamaica is the Jamaicans. The election is not about party color. It is about survival. It is about identity. It It is about whether we honor the sacrifices of our ancestors or betray them. Every vote for Andrew Holness is a vote for Marcus Garvey's dream. Every vote for the JLP is a vote for George William Gordon, Sam Sharp, Paul Bogle, and the greatest warrior of all, Taki. Every vote against Mark Gummy Golden is a vote against slavery and foreign domination. Do not let history record that in 2025, Jamaicans bowed their head and accepted foreign rule again. Never! Jamaica must rise. And to rise, we must lead ourselves. A leader must be born of this land, tied to this soil, Jamaica, feeling every struggle of the Jamaican man, woman, and child. Andrew Holness is ours. Mark Golden is not a Jamaican by birth, and he will never will be. So let us stand together, shoulder to shoulder, and say with one voice, Jamaica for Jamaicans. We reject the white man from Britain. We are not your slaves. This is 2025, and we choose a Jamaica to lead us. So we say vote JLP, vote Andrew Holness, vote for Jamaica's pride, dignity, and independence. And look, this is a junglist, original junglist from Scarface Pathway, Hornet Garden. I tell you, born at Essex Street, Jonestown, the district of Crossroad, Kingston 12, St. Andrew. And I'm a foreigner, I'm a Jamaican. And see my birth certificate here. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel, out.